Yes, Eniola and Kitotu, I'm calling you out today. It is a day to call out this journalist, Eniola Akintotu. On the 30th of September 2014, there's a report that have your name on it. Tinubu calls for revolution. This current president, as at 2014, calls for revolution. And according to what we are getting at this moment, that the Punch newspaper have deleted that report. Why will the Punch newspaper delete such a report? We know that now calling for revolution looks like treason in Nigeria. Look at Showore, who was imprisoned and accused of treason by the federal government because he has an hashtag revolution now. But we have a current president, 30th of September 2014, Eniola Akintotu, 30th of September 2014. Confirm if you did not write that publication. You started in Punch 2011 and you left Punch 2022. You are currently with the Africa Report. We are calling you out to confirm this story. Check whether it has been deleted from Punch website. This is what we call state capture. The government have been trying over the decade to capture the narrative, to control the narrative of the media. That's why during Buhari's time, you see them banning Twitter, because they know that the media is a powerful weapon, a weapon that can be used against the government. That's why the government invests heavily in the media. When you look at our major newspapers today, they are taken over by politicians. There's a report I'm going to read out to you, and you will see how over the years, the government in power, the federal government has tried to take over the media institution and control the narrative. Why would a Punch newspaper, a respected newspaper in Nigeria? Well, most people have lost hope when it comes to adequate, credible reports from our terrestrial newspaper. Whether it is Punch, whether it's Vanguard, they have lost hope. When you look at the tweets some people have under that Twitter handle that made that exposition that Punch deleted after somebody identified that topic or that headline, Tinubu calls for revolution, they knew that it was a game changer and it was an indictment on this current government, so they had to delete it. Are they telling us that they are being captured by the state? Are they telling us that they are running an agenda? They don't want Nigerians to protest and have good governance. Like these people that are in power now, how they protested. Shehu Sani said Tinubu was the master of protesters in Nigeria. And he was right. Nobody debunked that. So him calling for revolution, 2014, September 30th, cannot be wrong. Why would Punch delete? What kind of message are they passing to Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians? What kind of message? The impression here is that you are telling us that you have sided with the oppressors. You are a newspaper house that is in bed with the current government that is oppressing Nigerians. And you don't need to be trusted. You don't need to be trusted. They don't see you as disseminating the truth. The newspaper should come and debunk this allegation. That's why I'm calling out the reporter that did that report. He's no more with Punch. He left 2022. According to his, I did a checkup on him. He left 2022 and he's with the Africa Report. Come and clear your name. Did you do that report or not? It is unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that at this point we are experiencing state capture of the media. That means we should not be expecting the truth. We should be expecting what the government wants to tell us. They are controlling the narrative. If there's any truth out there, they want to control the narrative. They want to impoverish the people through the media. They want to suppress the people through the media. When you look at somebody like Nnamdi Kanu that started his Radio Biafra, how little he started, and look at the impact he had with just the media. They know how powerful the media is. Look at all the newspapers in Nigeria. Tell me which one is not being bankrolled by these bad guys. That's why when I set up the Razor, that is the person making that confirmation that he set up a Razor publication, it became a phenomenon in Nigeria beside being modest. If I had one of the generals as my chairman, do you think I'll be able to publish all those stories? This is the problem in Nigeria. Nigerian newspapers are owned by the same set of people who are causing the problems. They have control over all the newspapers. Tell me which paper. Tell me in which paper does Babangida not have shares in Nigeria by proxy? Which paper in Nigeria does Babangida, former head of state, does not have shares in Nigeria by proxy? That means somebody, no wonder why people will want to listen to an Arise TV instead of a TVC or a Channels TV, because they believe that you people have this connection with the establishment. They believe that the people that have ruined Nigerians, the ruiners of Nigerians, have shares in your company. They control the narrative through you. That is why some discussions are better. They will leave some discussions out. They will use questions to change narrative. Because it is the media that tell us what to think, what to see, and what to read. Because if they don't publish it, we will not think about it, we will not read it, we will not see it, we will not hear about it. It is the media that control the narrative. So they have found a way into the media to control the narrative. It is unfortunate. Now we have a president, Tinubu, and there's a publication, bam, somebody traces it, then Punch newspaper accused of deleting. That's how it was for the, I don't know how true that is, the P2B, some of the things declared the best governor in education. On YouTube, it was deleted. It is so disgusting. I feel disgusted being in Nigeria at this point in time. I feel disgusted. I feel disgusted. So, Eniola, please, we want you to come out and clear this. Did you write that publication, that report? Was it your report? The Punch newspaper have not come out to debunk anything. As at the time of filing that report, the Punch newspaper have not come out to deny that it was their publication and that it is no longer on their website, on their social media handle. It is no longer there. They have not come out to say so. So that means you are leaving us to have that speculation that these guys are, what they are saying, it is right. If you have deleted it, which you have, if you are going to re-upload it again, it will show a different date. I don't know how you're going to do it. Punch is currently in soup. That's why I say anything the APC touches, it destroys it. Since APC got into power, they have been destroying our institutions. They have destroyed the EFCC, they have destroyed NAFDAC, they have destroyed NDLEA, they have destroyed CBN, NNPC, they have destroyed the economy. Everything they touch, they destroy. Now the media, that's why people only want to listen to an Arise. And yet we have some people that have been paid, some people that are standing to attack free speech. Some people are just attacking free speech in Nigeria, carrying out propaganda and misinformation of all sorts. Just because of what? Money? Just to destroy the country? That's why I always say the Igbo man are the ones that love Nigeria so much. The obedient are the ones that love Nigeria so much. They want Nigeria to work. That's why they call out bad people. You take out bad eggs. You don't expect somebody to build something on a faulty foundation and that person succeeds. That's how we have been doing it since independence, and nothing has changed. Since 1960, none of these guys have been able to fix any sector of our economy. We don't have to discover light, electricity. It has been discovered hundreds of years ago. But it is given to us, the technology is given to us for free. We have the money and what it takes to acquire the technology, but we are not having stable electricity like every other country that have the potential that we have. It's so unfortunate. Look at a refinery, a whole Nigeria, giant of Africa, 6th producer of oil in Nigeria, don't have a reliable working refinery. And you want to say obedience are they are a terrorist organization, they don't want democracy. With the democracy, what have we achieved with democracy? What is working currently in this democracy? Are you trying to tell people not to go out to protest because they have an evidence that the person who is telling you not to go and protest is calling for a revolution? Are they afraid of revolution? Yes, I know they are afraid. They will get that revolution in whatever way. You see, there's a point where it gets to that Nigerians will come out and you want to infringe on their rights to protest. Some are being killed, and they live with that situation. That's why when you go to communities that have been ravaged with insecurity, when they hear the sound of gun, they don't run away. So Nigerians will adapt to that situation whereby they will stand and face the opposition. They will face the government. And remember, like I said, everybody that has spoiled Nigeria that is alive is being identified. We have identified you. You destroyed the country, we identified you. So when it's time for payback, you will reap all that you have sown in destroying the future. 20 million pupils was given, the president directed that they should go back to school. Mouth, you just direct them to go back to school. 20 million. With what we have as Nigeria, we can feed Africa. But yet we have people that are sitting on that seat that don't want progress, don't want anything to work in Nigeria. A big one, a big thank you to Harry. I admire that guy, Harry. That guy is just a wonderful guy. From Enugu State, I believe, is a wonderful guy. That Eagle Eye report, which you noticed, that Punch deleted, will save Nigeria a lot. Nigerians are now seeing, those that have not seen, scales is falling down from their eyes. They now see our media houses for who they are, how the narrative is being controlled. When you are going to for some events, some press conferences, some functions, government functions, they select media houses that they have the power to control them. Sometimes we go for events, we are not invited, because why would they invite us? They know that we are not going to cow down to it. We are not going to look at anybody telling us to say, report like this, write like this, yes, present us in this light. No, they will take media houses whereby they will agree that this is what we want you to report, even though it is fallacy, even though it is misinformation. They use these media houses to tell us the truth while they are standing on lies, telling us the truth. They use these media houses to distort facts. They use these media houses to limit access to information. Through the factual information, they use these media houses for that purpose. Every one of them. When you go to the paper stand, you look at all the papers. Every one of the publishers, the owners of those papers, at one point in time has something to do with the destroyers of Nigeria, the Babangidas of this world, the Tinubus of this world, the Obasanjos of this world, the whoever of this world. They have one connection to the other. Then how would you tell me that these people will speak against the government, will stand as an opposition, will defend the common man? In Nigeria, every institution is just compromised. Just compromised. We cannot call the media now the fourth estate of the realm. People don't even trust the media. With this report now, people will not, it is going to be difficult to trust any report from these are traditional mediums. It's going to be difficult. Taking this action, wow. I know the normal Nigeria thing, someone will just come out and say, the guy that deleted that thing, we did not inform him to delete that thing. The guy that deleted that thing, we did not inform him to delete that thing. Sorry, we are sorry. Oh. It is somebody who had fast fingers that deleted that thing. It is not the Punch. I hope people will not come out and say such, because we are not fools. If you read one of the revelations I made, all these media houses have their connections with people in power. Now we have an Arise who is becoming somewhat not aligning with whatever. Obiagwen Anduka, look at how he's being castigated, because he tells you he hits the federal government, he hits the government. Anything the government is doing that is wrong, he hits the government, and people don't like it. The Renus and whoever, the APC diehards and those that are benefiting from the government directly to carry out misinformation and propaganda, they will not like it. So, it is so unfortunate. That is why we are calling for a country That's like what happened with the local government. You have opportunity to hold your local government chairman accountable. He must live in your vicinity. You can go there and hold him accountable. Although there will be tribalism, although some people just say, yes, we are closer to our community. Yoruba ni wa, àwọn ọmọ Igbo, tó bá jẹ́ Yoruba, ẹ má fi ọwọ́ sí o. Don't put your mouth in our matter. I know there will be those things at the local government level. Non-indigenous might not be allowed to participate in local government politics. There might be those ones. But yet, that's why we're calling for a regional system of government, a separate state, whether it's Oduduwa, Arewa, or Biafra. Let everybody answer their tribal name, because what tribe has done to destroy Nigeria, it is not here. What tribe is doing to destroy Nigeria is not here at all. Because after Tinubu's 8 years, which I am postulating, it is my opinion. You have your opinion, you can drop it on the comment section. After Tinubu's 8 years, Nigeria is going to be difficult to govern. Nigeria is going to be difficult to govern. Looking at everything that is playing out, the scales are falling out from the eyes of many Nigerians. Northern people are being betrayed by the Southwest. The Southwest accusing the North of not being loyal, of being hypocritical. They are fighting, and it's going to be very, very tough. Anybody that gets to power now, it is about the tribe. It must be 8 years, because they will say this one, Buhari entered, Fulani, you people did 8 years. Yoruba has entered, will do 8 years. Now maybe Igbo enter, or which other tribe from the north, must do 8 years. So it's an 8-year thing. It is not about democracy. And it's going to be very difficult, very difficult, very difficult. We have a Sunday Igboho, we have a Nnamdi Kanu, Shetima Yerima, how far? So whatever is happening with Punch, let Punch come out and debunk and tell us that what these people are saying is untrue.